Hi, John McBean with Kitfox Aircraft here at wonderful 2021 Oshkosh. And of course, we missed last year. It's been great. Today's beautiful, 75 degrees. I'd like to kind of introduce you to the Kitfox family. We've been around for a long time, 37 years this year. So while we're standing right in front of our flagship here, the Series 7 Supersport, basically what we've done is we've created a line similar to what our car models have done. So the Ford F-150, you have an XLT, a Lariat, King Ranch, those sort of things. Well, we have the Series 7 Supersport, and the Series 7 Supersport is what you see behind me. It's available in a tail wheel or a tri-gear. We'll show you a tri-gear here in a minute. And then we also have the Series 7 Speedster, and then we have the Series 7 STI, and we'll go over those a little bit more in depth. The Supersport is, as you see here, it's pretty much the base model airplane. The Speedster is essentially the same airplane with everything airfoiled, streamlined for enhancements of speed, and then it also has a symmetrical flapper on for increased roll rate. Then what we do is we get clever and clip the wing 3 feet. So we go from a 32-foot wingspan to a 29-foot wingspan. Of course, power plants are all Rotax powered. We also support the Titan 340, Continentals, O200s, IO240s, and then we have about 14 other engine packages as well, but those tend to be the most common. So anyway, that's the Series 7 Supersport. Let's take a walk over to the tri-gear. So this is a Kitfox Series 7 Supersport in a tri-gear configuration, one of our customer airplanes. He flew it up here from, got to pause for the noise around here sometimes, but he flew it up from Cottonwood, Arizona. He chose to go in the tri-gear configuration. One of the nice things about the Kitfox line is we always have the folding wings, as you're fully aware of, and gets overlooked a lot of times, but it's also convertible gear. So the Series 7 tri-gear or tail wheel that you were standing in front of a moment ago can be converted into a tri-gear by moving the main gear aft and put the nose wheel on it. Other than that, it's the same airplane. You can also have it as a Speedster with a clipped wing, so it's essentially the Series 7. Again, we go from the Series 7 Supersport. That was the Series 7 Speedster. Now we're going to introduce to our latest one in the STOL environment. Remember, Kitfoxes are all STOL. They have been for years, and it's basically short takeoff and landing, so define how short you want to go. The STI was set up specifically with that mission in mind. More poised towards the off-airport, and I don't mean backcountry dirt strips, grass strips. I mean, there's a field I want to land in it. So that's kind of what it was designed for. It has a different wing. It's a longer chord, a little bit different airfoil profile. And of course we put the fences and the fence tips and the mid-wing fences on there. And we also developed the gear, which is a Cabane V gear. It's our own gear system. And then we put a nitrogen shock on there, and that nitrogen shock is supplied by a TK1 Racing. And kind of goes from there. The 915 has been a phenomenal engine choice for it, coupled with the MT constant speed prop. You can run a fixed pitch prop on them as well if you choose to do that. And that's the STI line. And again, when we think about it, it's still all folding wings, and they can be converted. So the STI can be a tri-gear, but you're going to be forced to go to smaller wheels when you do that because of the nose wheel. And then here's another STI that's actually operating with our factory endorsed flight school at Stick and Rudder Aviation. And he's been having a lot of fun with that airplane as well. If you're looking for transition training or you're looking to get involved with that, Stick and Rudder's right there out of the Boise area as well. And he has both the Supersport and the STI available. Let's take you a walk over to our mock-up. Remember guys, we're at Oshkosh, so we're going to have a lot of people around. You might not get all the visibility, but if you notice, the wings do fold. Kind of looks like a cricket when it's sit back like that. And there's wing tie-back braces and support braces. So we'll set those in place, and you can actually put it on a trailer. Take a boat trailer, customize it into a T-trailer. It can actually be folded up and stuck inside of a trailer. We also have a tow bar. Not very widely used, but if it was a short haul, say a half a mile to your local airport or a mile, it's a tow bar that actually bolts to the airplane, and you pick it up, and it has the thing for the ball hitch you can put on your truck. We use Stitz polyfiber is the fabric of choice that we use, and I can actually show you that here in a minute on some of the processes. But it's been around for 60 plus years. It's a time-tested, proven system. There are other systems available out there. We choose to stay with Stitz, again, because it's been time-tested and proven. So as the wings are folded here in this mock-up, what we've done is we've set up the fabric choices to where when you actually do your fabric in the Stitz polyfiber, it's a Dacron polyester. It's put on in a system where you glue it, iron it to shrink it. Once you get that set up, we go into the polybrush phase. Polybrush is your sealer, so it actually seals the weave, okay? And you follow that process. When you get done with the sealing and the finish tapes on there, you come over into the poly spray, which is the UV protection for the fabric. It's actually got an aluminum pigment in it. You put those coats on there for the protection, and then from there you go to the top coats. Speaking of family, I'd really like to introduce you to Brandon and Heather Peterson. They're the latest addition to the family, and I say latest, although Brandon's been with us for 10 years now, and they're taking a lot of the load off of Deborah and I that we've been dealing with for the last several years, and also frees up more time for me to go play and do some more development, which, by the way, keep your eyes on Kitfox. There's some exciting things that may be coming down the road.